Compensation by Annie Adams Fields, 1834 to 1915. In the strength of the endeavour, in the tempter of the giver, in the loving of the lover, lies the hidden recompense. In the sowing of the sower, in the fleeting of the flower, in the fading of each hour, lurks eternal recompense. Okay, this is a poem by Annie Adams Fields. She was an American poet. She was born in Boston, and she went to one of Boston's most important private school for girls, and she was taught to do many things. At that time, teaching women the education of women was not something that was so common. Let's see. When she was 20, she married James T. Fields, who was an American publisher, I think particularly of Atlantic magazine. And they were married until she was 48 when he died. And this is where her life takes a twist. After he died, she went to, she made very close friends with Sarah Orne Jewett, and they lived in Jewett's house for 6 months a year, and in Annie Fields' house for the other 6 months of the year. And these two, they exchanged marriage vows and they exchanged rings, and they lived together for the rest of their lives. And clearly she was very in love with Jewett. Annie Adams Fields, she was a supporter of equality within society, a supporter of treating people decently. I think she was responsible for the creation of various places where people could eat cheaply, and she has a very definite social message. But in this poem, this is talking about compensation. This is talking about why we do things, or this poem, it's saying it's not the destination that matters, it's the journey, it's how you get there. And this poem is talking about compensation, and in the strength of the endeavour, in the temper of the giver, in the loving of the lover, lies the hidden recompense. So it's the strength of the thing that you do. It's the energy that you put into it. It's in the mood that you give with. It's in the fact that you love. It's in the act of loving someone. This is what comes back to you. This is what you get. This is the repayment, the motivation. Yeah, it's not having done something. It's not having given something. It's not having somebody to love. It's the doing of the act. It's the motivation to give. It's the fact of loving. This is what is important in life. This is what gives back. In the sowing of the sower, in the fleeting of the flower, in the fading of each hour, lurks eternal recompense. So if you sow seeds, it's not the plant, the importance of the plant, it's the act of sowing, it's the act of doing, it's how you feel while you are doing it. In the fleeting of the flower, in the moment where the moments where the flower, it lives and dies, and it's the living and dying of the flower. In the fading of each hour, in the living of each moment. This is the recompense, this is the meaning of life. That this is something that will be repaid forever, perhaps in heaven. So she's saying that we need to live our lives. It's the living of our lives that's important. It's not the objective, it's not the things that we've done, it's the doing. And she's saying that doing is the most important thing. So, Compensation by Annie Adams Fields.